Well, and welcome back. I'm Tim Swift, and the first lane of the preliminaries for the World Champion Automobile Auctioneer Championships is done, and we're getting ready to set up for the finals. In the meantime, I have the pleasure of having with me Janet Barnard, who's the president of Mannheim North America. Welcome, Janet.
Thanks a lot. I'm thrilled to be here.
How did you enjoy judging so far today?
It's been great. We've gotten through 75 extremely talented people that I now can see why they're the world's best.
Okay, now I do have to ask a question, though. We were at a dinner last night, and you snuck away with all the judges after dinner.
That's right.
Where'd you go?
We had a special treat. And it was all legal and on the up and up.
Okay, well, I needed to clarify that. So, could you tell me a little bit about Cox Automotive and how it helps Mannheim out?
Yeah, I'm excited to talk about Cox Automotive. So, as an entity or as a collection of companies, we're not even a year old, but it's a collection of brands under one kind of connected fabric of which Mannheim is the largest in terms of revenue and customers, and of course I'm excited to be leading that group. But for our customers, the value of it is that now we can work together very closely, really through the whole life cycle of buying and selling a car at both retail and wholesale, as I work with my Cox Automotive sisters and brothers in serving our dealer and commercial customers better. So we're excited to have a lot more at our disposal.
Well, that's great. And by the way, I forgot to thank you for your support and in your sponsorship of this event and
thank you.
Mannheim in general. So.
Well, thank you. Well, a big thanks to Cliff Anderson and the staff here for making it as beautiful and accommodating as it is today. We're excited to have everyone here.
Well, that's good, and I'm assuming we're going to see you in Mannheim, Pennsylvania next year?
That's right. We're excited to see everyone in the world's largest auto auction next year in Pennsylvania, and it's beautiful spring weather in farm country that time of the year, so we look forward to seeing all of you there.
Yeah, now just out of curiosity, how long have you had your present position as president of Mannheim North America?
So I started in this business, unlike many people that surround me, a little bit over 3 years ago as COO of Mannheim, and then in December became president as Sandy Schwartz became president of Cox Automotive. He was formerly president of Mannheim. So, a lot of people have asked me, I came from the cable world with the Cox companies for many years, so I'm a veteran of Cox, not a veteran of automotive. But how
have you enjoyed the switch?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I feel like a kid again, really, having kind of a second career that I could start over and learn a new business just like I did way back in my early cable days. And automotive is really going through some amazing transformations, and of course times are great, and we want to make sure we're working hard to be sure those times stay great for a very long time to come.
Well, the association that Mannheim's had with the National Automobile Dealers Association has been very much appreciated over the years, and we look forward to it continuing.
Thank you, by us too. We can't go it alone in this business, so we're excited to have partners.
Okay. Well, good talking to you, and look forward to seeing you in Mannheim, Pennsylvania in 2016.
All right. We look forward to the rest of the day and to next year. Thanks very much.
Okay. Thank you.
You're watching the World Automobile Auctioneers Championship.
We're back with another interview, and I'm here with Mr. Brian Geithner, the president of Next Gear Capital. How are you today?
I'm doing well. What a great day, huh?
It is, isn't it? It's pretty exciting.
It is.
How many of the competitions have you been to?
This is my first.
This is your first.
A little bit of a rookie
so tell
move,
everybody what it's really honestly been like for a first-timer.
You know, I'm very impressed with just all the different auctioneers and their different styles and their cadences, and the working with the ring person. There's a lot of collaboration. It's just a very exciting time today.
What were some of the styles that stood out to you for the auctioneer?
Many of the auctioneers can get real aggressive, great eye contact, getting out to the buying base. Others are a little more laid back, you know, still controlling the room, but you can definitely see different styles.
Tell us a little bit about your connection with what you do to the automotive industry.
Okay, well, Next Gear Capital is an inventory finance company, and we loan money to our dealers, used and new, to stock their lots. We set up a treasury network across the United States and Canada to pay the auto auctions for their purchases. It's pretty seamless, very convenient for our dealers.
And how long have you been a part of this?
Oh wow, I've been doing this since 1988.
Since 1988.
Long time, yeah.
Now, with the position you have as president, do you get to attend many of the automobile auctions?
Definitely. A lot of the industry events I get out to, as well as go to the auctions. You got to stay connected to the roots of our industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, also I want to say thank you for taking this amount of time away from your family and from your profession, but I have to know, are you going to come back again next year if we ask you?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. There's a lot of electricity in today, and what a great job Cliff's done with Mannheim, Nevada, and setting up and preparing for the event. It's just top notch. And it's a great landmark event for our industry every year, so I'll definitely be back here next year.
Excellent. Now, next year it's in Pennsylvania.
I heard.
I understand that is the largest Mannheim in the United States.
It is.
How many lanes do they have there?
Oh, wow. Depending on what Tim's running, he could handle thousands of cars if he needed to.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
going to be an exciting time.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to have our finals, and that means that we're going to have 15 auctioneers, 8 ringmen, and 8 teams. So when we come back, we're going to set up and get all ready for that. You have a big job ahead of you. Do you have a couple? Don't say any names.
I won't.
But do you have, like, kind of in the back of your mind who you're hoping
I do. Well, not hoping, but from today's events, I've got some of my notes, and there's some clear talent that's just emerging today. And I'll tell you, our industry is full of a lot of young talent as
Yes.
well, and that's exciting.
Yes, it is.
But I've got a short list of those who are really going to compete. I expect it. It's going to be fun.
Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and
Yeah.
again, thank you for sharing your time with us here at the World Automobile
You're welcome.
Auctioneers Championship 2015. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks.
Well, welcome back. I'm Tim Swift again, and I'm pleased to be here with Frank Hackett, who is the CEO of the National National Auto Auction Association, and its president, Ellie Johnson. Ellie, how have you enjoyed the competition so far?
Oh, it's been great. There is so much talent out here, and just to come in and watch these guys and ladies perform, it's awesome.
Now, this isn't your first time judging, is it?
No, I judged last year at Boston, and that year it was a little bit longer, so they've got us on a little bit tighter time frame today, so it's going well.
I was there too. I certainly hope we get back to the hotel sooner than we did last year.
Yes.
You just recently had a convention. How did that turn out?
And at the Cards Convention?
Yes.
Yes. It was good. We had a lot of good attendance, a lot of good interaction with clients and also with the auctions, so it turned out very well. Good attendance.
Good, glad to hear it. And Frank, you're a veteran of this competition. I asked you a few minutes ago how many times you've done this, and I don't think you can remember.
I think it's my third or fourth time, but each time it seems to be getting better. I think they're perfecting the timing, and I'm really enjoying the competition because it's going to be tight this year.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Again, as I asked Ellie, you just got done with your recent convention, also here in Las Vegas. Any new initiatives on like safety or anything like that coming out?
Well, the convention was one of our best attended so far. We had over 800 attendees, and one of the things that came out of the convention is we're working on a safety initiative that Ellie has chosen to look at this year. And as we're moving forward, we're meeting later next week with the DESA folks who have a safety program in place that we're looking at adopting. So we're working pretty hard on improving the safety in the auction lanes around the country.
Well, NAAA has always been known for its initiatives and stuff and helping the industry get better.
We have, and I think this is going to be one that will be well received by the industry. Safety has been a topic that we've discussed, and other presidents have taken that initiative, but we're really looking forward to putting something in place that's going to improve safety.
Okay. Just a real quick question. How's things with the Standards Committee as far as standardized condition reports and stuff? Because I know that IARA, who was part of that convention, has a lot to do with that too.
It is. When the Auction Standards Committee has just put out changes to the arbitration policy, we've conducted 2 out of 4 webinars, and we're getting ready to do the next one on Friday. And what we see is a number of changes that are going to help to streamline what we do in the arbitration departments around the country.
Which is good for all dealers. We all know that.
Oh, it definitely is. I'm hoping it's going to make it easier for the folks who work in arbitration at the auctions.
Fantastic, fantastic. And Ellie, I do again want to thank NAAA for its support of NIADA and especially this competition. Any final thoughts?
No, we certainly appreciate the partnership with NIADA and with our customers of NIADA. So we're just fortunate to be here with you guys.
Okay. Well, thanks, Ellie. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Tim.
And let's have a great competition, folks.
Thank you.
Folks, listen, Dana is going to go make copies because the judges need copies of each one of them. While she's doing that, we have 2 automobiles and do you call it a jersey, a NASCAR? Jersey. Folks, I would like to ask world champion Ben DeBrule to come up. I would like to ask the CEO of the National Auctioneers Association, Hannes Combest, to come up. I would like to ask the President of the National Auctioneers Foundation, Tommy Rowell from Georgia, to come up. I would like to ask Tim Adams from Alliance Auto Auction in Texas to come on up. And I would like to ask Ben DeBrule, ask Dean Gunner, Mile High Car Company and Auctioneer, to come up. Folks, the next 2 automobiles are going to be sold on behalf of the National Auctioneers Foundation. These cars were donated. This car was donated by Tim Adams, Alliance Auto Auction. He's donated the entire car to the National Auctioneers Foundation. The buy and sell fee, thanks to Cliff and Mannheim, there'll be no buy and sell, so 100% will go to the National Auctioneers Foundation. You might say, what do they do? Ladies and gentlemen, the NAA is responsible for many of the great things that many auctioneers today get to be part of and are benefits of. And I would like to ask our president of the National Auctioneers Foundation, Tommy Rowell.
Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, the foundation is the fundraising arm for the National Auctioneers Association. We are 501c3, raising money to provide education in this changing environment. As we see, the technology is changing our industry at an exponential rate. Therefore, we must keep up with the education, and it takes dollars to do that. So the National Auctioneers Foundation is providing funding to the NAA for education, for cutting-edge programs for generations to come. Auctioneers helping auctioneers. So we really appreciate y'all's donations because it makes it happen. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sell. How many people here are members of the National Auctioneers Association? How many people are going to join the association after today? All the other hands should be up. Here is your world champion, Ben DeBrule. And Tim, would you tell us a little bit about why you did this?
Whoa, what an exciting day. Hey, if this does not get your heart pumping out here today, I don't know what you're going to do. We're going to have a defibrillator or something. Come on! We're getting ready to see the world's best auctioneers, ringmen, and teams. Are you kidding me? Wow. Hey, I had the privilege of hosting in 2013, honor of judging in 14, and this year just got to donate, hang out, sponsor. So, man, to Mannheim, I know what it is to put one of these things on. You guys did freaking phenomenal. Great job. To the judges, it's a long day. You guys are awesome. Oh, I'm just glad to be here and enjoy this. I love it so much. Hey, listen, we did this to give back. You guys sacrifice a lot. You're traveling, establishing your identity out there, making a name for yourself. I know how that is, be away from your family. Look, we want to invest back in it. It's not really a donation, it's an investment in the future. So you guys got to get in on this car. Let's raise some money. Let's invest in the future. Come on, here we go. Here's your world champion.
Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and sell this automobile. Let's get the proceeds right where we need to give it to give back to the Auctioneers Foundation. Gentlemen, 401, lane 12. 401. Let's get some auctioneers down here in the floor. Let's go to work on this automobile. I'll take it down. Hey, when you get here, how much on it? Let me get $5 grand. Pop on the money. Let me get $5 on the money. Let me get $5. Let me get $5. Let me get $5. Let me get $5. Let me get $4 grand. 35 on the money. Let me get $3,500. $3,000. 401 is going to be a little Cobalt LS car, guys, with 89,000 miles and a 3.3 condition report on the car.
I got $2,000.
Happy to get 5 on the money. Let me get 25. Green line round the drive. Have we got the title here with us? Title this year. Title to go. Happy to get 35. Pop on the money. Let me get 5. Let me get 5. Let me get 3. Let me get 5. And 3,000. No 3. And 3,000 on the 3. Let me get 3. Let me get 3. Let me get 2,000 on the down. 25 on the down. 3. Let me get 3. Let me get 3,000 on the down. 5. Let me get 5. Let me get 35. And 3,500. Let me get 5. Pop on the money. Let me get 5. Let me get 5. Let me get 3. Let me get 5. And 35. Take 31. $31. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. No. Let me get 3. Let me get 3. Let me get 3. And let me get 33. 4. 5 on the down. 6. Let me get 6. Let me get 7 on the bill. And 37 on the 2. 37. 37. 37. We'll get right in a minute. And let me get 37 on the down. $600 down, 7. 36 down, 7 on the bill. Bottom here, let me get $7, $600, 7. And 36 down, 7. Wait, 36 here. 3,700. 3,700. 3,800. Happy to give 800. Button button, roll him outside. Happy to give it. Happy to give it. Happy to give it. No. Happy to give it. 7. Happy to give it. And 3,800. 7 right here. Got to be 3,800. And 3,800. 800. $800 down. $100. Give it. So 3,700 out there. 3,700. 1966, you buyer. 1966. Now let's move right on to the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the second car that we're going to sell for the National Auctioneers Foundation. And Dean Gunter donated this car. Dean, tell us about this car.
Well, this is a 1988. This vehicle I bought at an estate auction. I actually bought it for my son, which is JD standing right here next to me. And we wanted to restore it, and we was going to let him have it for his car. We went ahead and got new tires, new wheels, new exhaust, bought a new T-top for it, had the entire interior of the car done. This thing runs like the wind, let me tell you. You know, it's an honor and a privilege for Mile High Car Company, our company, to be able to donate this car to the NEA. I believe strongly in the NEA, what they stand for, how they educate, how they promote, and how they're kind of the watchtower over all of us auctioneers. And you know, it is an honor and a privilege for us to be able to donate this car. Let's sell it.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 402 is going to be 1988 model Corvette car, books laying on the dashboard, showing 77,000 miles on it. Hot car, I'll take it to them, hey, how much here? 10,000, let me get 10, let me get 10, let me get 10, let me get 10, let me get 5,000 bill, and 4,000, 41, let me get 1, 41, $100 bill, let me get 4,000, 41, and 100, I got 4,000, 200, let me get 3, let me get 3, let me get 5, let me get 44, and 500, 600, 75, let me get 8, let me get 49, and 49, 900, let me get 49, and 49, 5,000, make her smooth for me now, 5, pop it about smooth money, 5, pop it about 5,000. $51, and $5,100, 200, let me get 5, let me get 50, $300, let me get 3, and 5,300 down 3, 300 down, the money 3, and $5,400, 400, let me get 5, let me get 4, and 5,500 down 5, 55, and 5,600, 600 down, say, and 5,600, y'all in, y'all done, y'all through, 5,600 out there, and 5,500 section down here, 707, 707, 57, give it money, 57 bill, and 707 coming to you, 57 bill, and 5700 money, 7 so 5,600, 5,600, put them on fire number. Going to Moulton, Georgia. Put her on 1,000. Buyer number 1,000. Okay, guys, let's go right here. Let's sell this jersey. Pennzoil, sell them here. Hey. Guys, all the proceeds from this jersey going to the Ronald McDonald Children's Foundation. Get in here and give with your heart. Open your pocketbook. I'll take it to them. 2,000. And 2,000 on 200. 1,500. Give 1,000. And 1,000 on 1. 500. 500. Let me get 500. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to get 500. $500 bill. And 100 on 100. 200 down 3. 3. 400. I'm going to get 4. Joey Logano signed it. Ready to go. 400. I'm going to get 400 on 500. I'm going to get 600 down 700 down 7 miles. 600 700 and 700 $700 bill. Y'all in. Y'all done here. 600, 700, and 700 in the last call. Y'all in, y'all done here. 700. Sold $600 going to North Carolina. Thank you, Ellie Johnson. And Charlotte Powell. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Folks, just to clarify also for all the auctioneers, ringmen teams, it's still 250 licks. 250 licks on the minis. Thank you. Folks, judges, if you'll take your place, kind of get ready over there. Dana will be out in just a minute. I want to thank Tommy Rowell and Hannes Combest for being here. I want to thank Dean Gunter and Tim Adams for their investment donated cars to the National Auctioneers Foundation. Thank you very much. Folks, we are going to go to the team competition next as soon as Dana gets out with the run list. Then we're going to ringmen, ring women. Then we're going to auctioneers. And folks, in the finals, it is okay to cheer for your favorite auctioneer or auctioneers or all of them. It's a big day. There's a lot of adrenaline. There's a lot of electricity. People travel from a long, long way to be here today. And so let's support the teams first, then the ring people, ring men and ring women, and then the teams. As soon as Dana gets here, we'll start. Judges are going to take their positions, and then we're going to get started.